Build the fire.
It completely dissolves in the water instantly. You know what I'm saying? Instantly dissolves. Oh, shit, they ain't tell you when you joined. They gonna ask me. So hey, what's up, man?
Are we loud and clear? Shout out to everybody that's coming up in here, man. What's good with y'all? Shout out to the whole Fire Flame Nation that GFTV is coming back with another strategic one. All right. What's good, everybody? Like I said, man, we here to make real life matters. What make real life sense, right? And if you ask me, one of the biggest so-called smartest hustlers of our generation, of the last generation, and the generation before that, and of this culture, literally is looking like the dumbest motherfucker we have ever came in contact with. Hit the like button, drop your fire TVs in the chat. Are we loud and clear? Drop a 1 in the chat if everybody can hear me, man. What's good with y'all out there? Shout out all my mods and all my fire starters that's coming up in here. What's good with y'all, yo? All right, because, yo, it has to be talked about. Nobody is paying attention to nothing. Nothing. Nobody is paying attention to anything, bro. Like I said, they hit us with so much shit so fast all at one time. That shit'll go over our head and under our feet so quick. But like I said, man, it's something that has to be discussed and talked about. All right? Because we're going to start it off like this. Like I said, I was going to continue to strategically break this shit down. I've been having information on Big Meech in the halfway house since he done came home. If y'all go back on my lives, I'm the only one who covered his exact location, where he allegedly supposed to be housed at in that halfway house. Not only that, y'all, peep the game. Because like I said, we make real life matters. What? Make real life fucking sense. We all done had people in the halfway house. We all done had people in federal custody. We all have been in contact with what? Friends and family members in the halfway house. We all done been, all right, in contact and went and visit some of our peoples in the federal system. Some people send commissary. Some people send phone money. Some people write letters. All right? Whatever they can do to support whatever, you know what I mean, a loved one or a family member or someone that you know what I mean, really had a bond with, that they made the ultimate mistake and they actually done failed to the prison system. We all done communicated in some type of way, and we all can relate some kind of way, whether it's federal, state, county, don't matter, right? Right. So this is where we're going to start off at. Shout out everybody up in here. It's been a minute since we've been live. And I said, yo, it's time. It's time to start stopping and stepping and start breaking this shit all the way back down in a strategic form like we've been doing. Shout out the whole Fire Starter Nation, because with that being said, man, all right, the show has already begun. All right, so let's talk about this halfway house down in Miami. Let me tell y'all something. And GFTV is about to prove in a strategic way, because we are one of the best to do this shit. We always working. Know that. Peep the game. Thanksgiving. We're going to take it back right here, fire starters. All right? Everybody hit the like button. We're going to take it back right here. This is where we're going to take it back to. Big Meech, Lil Meech, BMF. We're going to take it back to this so-called Thanksgiving dinner that y'all claim y'all had with Big Meech. Hit the like button. They lying, y'all. They lying. They lying. They never sat down and ate no dinner with Big Meech. All this shit that y'all seeing, and I'm about to strategically break this shit up. All this shit that y'all are seeing, y'all, all these pictures, all this red carpet, lights, camera, action, activity is all cat. It's all cat. We got 64 people in here just to get the motherfucking shit running. All right? We starting up the motherfucking engines. We're revving. So what I need y'all to do, all right, is hit the automatic start button. That's the like button, y'all. Continue to flame this shit up right now as y'all see. Okay? We're going to start it right here at the bullshit Thanksgiving dinner that they claim they all sat down with Big Meech and ate. Let me tell y'all something, y'all. Big Meech ain't sit down and ate no Thanksgiving dinner with none of them people. Not even his son. All right? And for the ones who think it's a game, y'all see how they putting this all in our face? Look how it's all set up. Look at this, right? Look at this. So beautiful. Ain't it, Meech? Look at all that food, y'all. Look at him. He all dressed, taking pictures. Well, the thing is, this is how he really looked on Thanksgiving. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. Stop playing with us. Stop playing with us. All right? All this is for the camera. All this is for, all right, a falsified promotion. All right? Shout out to everybody up in here. Hit the like button. Okay? We make real life matters, make real life sense. I see everybody up in here. I appreciate y'all, all my mods. Shout out Renee. Shout out Beverly. Was good. Azariah, what's up? D Money was good with you, man. Wordplay. All right? Shout out to everybody up in here. Okay? They say Meech ain't tell. But listen here. It don't make a goddamn difference because he was fucking cooperating with someone that was snitching. So once you attach to that energy, you're fucked up. They saying Big Meech ain't snitch. Well, he was fucking the snitch. They say he had information that he knew Tammy Cowens was setting people up. He still was dealing with her. Just because She wasn't setting you up. Does that still give you the right as a street nigga to still deal with her? Knowing she's setting other people up? You know what Big Meech said? I don't want my name in this. Yo. What? So you know this bitch out there saying motherfuckers up and she still having contact with you, Big Meech? You still comfortable sitting down, writing letters to this bitch? You still sitting down, accepting phone calls and commissary from this bitch, which was federal money, because it's in the paperwork that Tammy Cohen's turned CS1 for a monetary gain. It wasn't for her to get out of no situation that she was in. So she said, let me tell on some people. No, this bitch needed money. She needed money. Just like Meech needed money. All right? Money make the world go round. All right? And it also instills evil in people once they start depending on this money, all right, to rule the way that they live. Now, peep the game, y'all. They're telling everybody that Big Meech and the family and everybody is coming out to support Big Meech at the halfway house. All right? And what I'm here to tell y'all is, all right, it's all for his IG page. All this is for the IG page. Have y'all noticed? Let me break something down to y'all. Where is Big Meech's parents at? Why haven't Big Meech's parents been to the halfway house yet? Hit the like button. Not only that, why haven't Southwest T been to the halfway house yet? Hit the like button. Okay? Let's make real life matters, make real life sense. Where is the immediate family even before the halfway house? Like I said, we got people that have done time in federal custody. We got people that's doing time in federal custody right now. And we know goddamn well over a 20-year time span, it will be a super big what? Portfolio. Right? Hit the like button. Like I said, we make real life matters make real life fucking sense. Not with these goofies put in our fucking face. All right? We're talking about Big Meech. One of the biggest drug dealer cultural influences of our time. Right? If you go and search up all Big Meech's federal and jail pictures, y'all will barely get 2 handfuls. Hit the like button. Like I said, we're going to make it make sense. All right? If y'all go in Google right now and y'all type in Big Meech jail pics, y'all will barely get a handful of them. Barely. And not only that, pay attention. We got 90 plus. We just lighting the fire. Trust me. Strategic breakdown. Something to think about, because we know that these people like to play on the masses. We know this. And it looks like it's some games that is being played. For real. Now, like I said, if you go to Big Meech's jail pictures, ladies and gentlemen, for Little Meech to so-called have this wonderful story of him and his pops. Yeah, that's my pops. BMF. Yeah. We got such a close relationship. He done taught me so much. Oh, man. Man, we done built a real close relationship since he been locked down. Well, bitch, where the portfolio at? Where the portfolio at? Why all of a sudden, all right, like I said, y'all, Big Meech been in jail 20 plus motherfucking years. Shout out everybody up in here, man. Good to see you too, Angela. All right. Big Meech been in jail 20 plus motherfucking years. You mean to tell me just before this BMF situation, all of a sudden, Big Meech, all of a sudden, Little Meech pops up. Hey, Dad. Hey, you don't see no pictures of Meech where they're going to visit Meech throughout this 20-year span, though. Hit the like button. We gonna make it make sense, yo. We gonna make it make sense. All right? And I find it very odd and very strange right after, if y'all actually, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to go too far off track, you know what I mean? Because you know I am strategic. But if you pay attention, all right, it was actually right after Little Meech went and visit Big Meech back in, what was it? 2019, 2020. And when 50 was supposed to went and visit Big Meech back in 2018, all of a sudden, this Big Meech that we see right here, y'all, on this screen, pay attention. All right, let me solarize it and polarize it. Y'all see, this was only a couple of years ago, right? Look at this picture. Little Meech was clearly in the middle of already shooting this BMF series, wasn't he? Shout out everybody up in here. I appreciate y'all. If you notice, Little Meech was the first person to actually put this up on his IG, right? Where it says this Meech Thanksgiving or this Meech giving, right? Check it out. But like I said, y'all, all right, it's some strange shit going on here. All right, because if you actually go back to Little Meech's page, all right, you will see that Little Meech erased that post. Why would Little Meech erase that post? Okay? Not only that, okay, he erased, okay, the main centerfold that he shared with everyone. Okay? Now look, y'all. This is Meech. They're claiming he's at the halfway house. Okay? They're claiming he's taking the pictures. He's going to sit down. He's going to eat dinner at, you see, this is all backdrop. All this was a plan. All this was pre-calculated. They had time to make the backdrop for the Meech Thanksgiving and everything. All this was already pre-calculated, y'all. All right? Pay attention. Right? Now, this is supposed to be his grandkids, his kids, and everybody at the halfway house. Look at the dinner place. Look at everything that's been set. Look at the plates. Look at the tables. All right? Look at all the so-called food that's lingering around. All the love and the Thanksgiving energy and the Thanksgiving tradition that we are used to seeing and being a part of. But like I said, y'all, it's one thing that we don't actually see. All right, and that is them actually sitting down, everybody eating, enjoying themselves and things like that. It's like, okay, y'all here, y'all at the halfway house. What 50 Cent say? They reading off the prop. He reading off of a fucking what? Teleprompter. 50 Cent blew the whole shit to let everybody know this whole shit is an act. This whole shit is a script with Big Meech in this halfway house. Why you think Big Meech looked lost when he made that fucking statement? The man said, yo, he reading off some shit. You could tell the energy ain't original. It ain't natural. Right? But peep this. Like I said, where's them sitting down at the Thanksgiving dinner? Ain't no goddamn Thanksgiving dinner. And Meech know it, and that's why he looking like this, y'all. Hit the like button. All right? You see, this is what happens when the motherfucking camera's cut off. This is what happens. All right? When the lights, the cameras, and all the action goes away. You right back looking stupid, okay, with your devil legs, your cornbread, and your macaroni and cheese, and your motherfucking gray fucking sweatsuit, right? Like a full-blown federal inmate, right? Right. And when I'm trying to explain to y'all, it only is doing this for the camera. They're only doing this to promote this concert. They're only doing this to try to get a following up under Big Meech. And we know goddamn well, all right? Have you ever been to the halfway house and sat down and ate dinner with one of your peoples? Hit the fucking like button. Let's make it make sense. Have you ever been to the halfway house with any one of your federal peoples and sat down and ate fucking dinner? Hit the like button. Like I said, yo, we gonna make it real life matters, make real life sense. Let me ask y'all this again. We have over 130 plus people up in here. I need y'all to hit that like button so we can get the information out, all right? And continue to break this down. Now, I said, have you or anybody you know that came home from doing federal time as a full-blown fucking kingpin come home to the halfway house? Have you ever went to the halfway house and ate Thanksgiving dinner with your loved one? Have anybody? Hit the like button, yo. Strategic. Strategic. That's right. It don't take a rocket scientist. We ain't got to light no fuse on that shit. We ain't stupid. They want us to be. Have anybody in this chat had the privilege of going to visit your loved one in the halfway house on one of the biggest national holidays and sit down, take pictures, Instagram it, go live, everybody eating dinner? Are you fucking crazy? Hell no. Hell no. All right? Hell no. Hell no. Everybody in the chat, no, 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 no. No, no, right? Let's not forget. I ain't gonna cap. I thought I was gonna be able to hold it. But 50, he came out and he also blew the whole shit when he said, yo, Big Meech not even gonna be at the concert. Hit the like button. And if anybody had any real fucking sense, y'all would have already known that. If anybody had any real life sense, everybody would have already knew Big Meech wasn't gonna be at that concert. Nowhere near it. Okay? Let me tell you what Big Meech is doing. Allegedly, this whoever the fuck this person is supposed to be. Because, like I said, this man ain't acting like Big Meech. He damn sure ain't thinking like Big Meech. And he ain't moving like no goddamn Big Meech. This can't be the same Big Meech that we done heard so much about. This can't be the same Big Meech that we don't watch documentary after documentary after documentary. Magazine after magazine. This can't be. Because like I said, for him to be one of the smartest so-called hustlers and kingpins of this generation, the last generation, and the previous generation, okay, it's then it been 30 years. All right. It's a new generation every 10 decades. He got to be one of the dumbest motherfuckers we ever seen in our life. Because like I said, who the fuck will sign over all your goddamn life rights? Who would do that? A real hustler from the street, as much people as Big Meech done dealt with. Coast to coast, state to state, country to country, allegedly. How the fuck he get out hustled by a motherfucker named 50 Cent? How he get out hustled and outsmarted by a man named 50 Cent? All right? Like I said, all right, it's some strange things going on with this Big Meech situation, y'all. Shout out to everybody up in here. I appreciate y'all. All the new people that's coming up in here. All right? Check this out. Right? Have you noticed we haven't seen Southwest T at this halfway house? We haven't seen Southwest T. All right? At all. Now look, like I said, if you go and search up, see, everything is about a promo. Everything is about a promo, y'all. Okay, everything is about a promo. Everything is about motherfuckers is trying to eat and get any type of promo off of Big Meech that they could. This is why they got these backdrops and these walls set up at the halfway house like this. But in real life, he's fucking miserable. He's fucking miserable. This ain't the world that he used to. I explained this on the video I just dropped. This is a whole new world. And like I said, for this to be the so-called Meech that we all know and heard about, man, all right, bro, he fucked up. He fucked up. And I'm starting to think, like I said, it's just something to talk about. It's something to think about because we make real life matters make real life sense. All right. We all done heard about how they allegedly did Gucci Man, right? Hit the like button, right? We all done heard how they allegedly did Gucci Man in prison. And allegedly, okay, he was replaced with this new Gucci Man that we know this ain't the original, right? But they chose to still keep Gucci Man and his influence over the culture. Similar, basically, like I see what they doing with Big Meech. Now, if you go back to, like I said, when Lil Meech went and visit his dad a couple years back, you look at this Meech here, all right? Look, Meech been in there 20 plus years. All right. This is Meech normal weight right here, y'all. All right. He was already in there 20. He already did 20, y'all. Right here in this picture. He already did 20 right here. This is his regular weight after 20 years, right? All of a sudden, all right, we started hearing a lot more rumors about Big Meech coming home, and they started releasing more pictures of Big Meech. All right? And next thing we know, all right, we start seeing these type of pictures. All right? As his whole physical physique, no funny man shit, no Diddy, his whole physical physique, okay, damn near triple. Damn near triple. Remind y'all, he already was in there 20 already in this picture right here. Why wasn't his physique already with that same type of posture like we see this Meech that they done shoved in our face. All right? And like I said, if y'all do your research, y'all, you can barely find a handful of pictures of this man in his whole prison sentence. This is the only federal kingpin drug inmate that I ever known that has never been written up for a fucking knife, never been stabbed, never had to stab nobody. Bro, we talking about monsters. It don't matter who you is. You gonna have to show a motherfucker in there. Hit the like button. We gonna make it make sense. Because we done heard Blue Da Vinci say the same thing. Blue Da Vinci said, yo, this is the only federal drug inmate kingpin I ever heard of that never got caught with a knife, never got stabbed, never had to stab a nigga. None of that. And when you look at the portfolio, when you go into Google and type in Big Meech jail pics, y'all will barely get a handful to 2 handfuls. Literally. For him to be in there 20 goddamn years, where is the rest of the pictures at? Where's the rest of the pictures with the family? All right? Not to mention, as I strategically break this down, what, his hair just stopped growing? Hit the like button. Let me say this again. What, Big Meech, your hair just stopped growing? Hit the like button. Let me say this again. Strategic drop. Strategic drop. Big Meech, did your hair stop growing, bro? You did 20 plus years and your fucking hair, all right, did not grow one bit. How is that, y'all? How is that? It don't matter if you ain't got dreads or not. Even if you're getting your hair braided, pause, and all the dead hair is getting combed out, your shit still gonna grow. We all had braids before we transitioned to dreads. Majority of us did anyway. So we know your hair is still going to continue to grow. That man's hair should be down his fucking ass. Paul. Let's talk about it. Like I said, we here to make real life matters. Make real life sense. We ain't here to play with them. They've been keeping us in a box all our goddamn life. And like I said, I don't know what the fuck they doing upstairs, downstairs, next door, down the street, or around the motherfucking corner. But I know what the fuck we doing right here, right now. And a lot of this shit not making no fucking sense at all to me. At all. All right, it looks like a lot of these pictures, all right, a lot of these pictures, okay, especially these type ones, all right, like I said, out of all these years, ladies and gentlemen, out of all these years, why these pictures just start popping up all of a sudden right before he came home? What about the 20 previous plus years and his whole goddamn bid that he did? Shout out everybody up in here, man. I appreciate y'all. GG 7.7 said, my son was always in prison, always fighting. Or, excuse me, my son in prison, always fighting. Always going to be some static, especially in the tight field that he's in. Now, like I said, I don't give a fuck how big you are, how much power you got. You're going to get tested. You're going to get tested, bro. You're going to get tested in that bitch a couple of times. A couple of times, nigga. You gonna get tested. The best of them done got tested. But Big Meech, we don't see no write-ups. He ain't had no fights. He ain't been stabbed. And even if none of that, okay, you got to walk around with that shit on you, bro. You got to walk, nigga, that's that life in there. All right? You see the type of people he allegedly supposed to be around? All right, you got to have that shit on you all day. All right, you don't know who gonna snake you out or what. All right, just for your own fucking protection, your own safety. All right, we ain't heard nothing about nobody ever, or he trying to, or he got locked in a hole for federal things that federal inmates get caught up in. All right, this ain't regular. This ain't regular. And like I said, we know going to the goddamn halfway house with your loved one, allegedly eating fucking dinner, ain't regular either. All right? Never in a million fucking years. Never happened. Never did. And like I said, man, the Meech that's supposed to be, the Meech that they showed us, he ain't got no gray hair, y'all. All right? Okay? All of a sudden, they put this other guy in our face. He looks like a full-blown Mexican, if you ask me. All right? He looks like a full-blown Mexican. All right? Now, you can see that they added, he got gray beard and all that shit. His hair didn't grow one bit. But if you go back to, like I said, the picture with him and Meech with him and Lil Meech just a couple years ago, ain't no gray hair up under his goatee. You don't see any of that. And he ain't goddamn over 300 goddamn pounds either. All right? All of a sudden, they put this Meech in our face and boom. All right? This motherfucker is super humongous. All right? The Incredible Hulk. The super Incredible Hulk. All right? Now, peep this game. Also, I find it very odd and very strange that this is the 22nd anniversary of 50 Cent's Get Rich or Die Trying album. Hit the like button. This is the 22nd anniversary of that Get Rich or Die Trying album. And right around all this, y'all see 50 Cent is at the forefront right now. He's at the pinnacle. Everything that came to a head and is popping all over the place when it comes to 50. Pay attention. The situation with him and Irv Gotti, See how that happened? Remind you, Big Meech caught his federal RICO in 2005, the same year Irv Gotti and them beat they RICO. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. And it actually has been 20 years for that. Let me say it again. Irv Gotti and them beat they RICO in 2005. And in 2005, Big Meech and BMF caught they RICO. Big Meech comes home. All right, Irv Gotti dies. Hit the like button. Everything revolves around 50 Cent. Strategic drop. Not to remind you the situation with him and Preem's son. Strategic, another one. The situation with him and Preem and Supreme McGriff and Little Preem Jr. is also popping off, right? So all this is happening around the 22nd anniversary of the Get Rich or Die Trying album, right? And like I said, it has actually been 20 years since Big Meech has caught his RICO, and it's been 20 years since Irv Gotti and them beat they RICO. Big Meech comes home, Irv Gotti dead. All this is revolving around the power of 50 Cent. Not to mention, the album also came out in March. All right? 50 Cent album came out in March 2003. Right? So if his album came out in March 2003, why is he celebrating the 22nd year anniversary? We never heard anybody celebrating a 22nd year anniversary. It's always like a 20 year, a 30 year. But why is it the 22nd anniversary? Because I'm telling y'all, all right, why? All right, allegedly they're celebrating the 22nd anniversary of this Get Rich and Die Trying situation, because actually, all right, it has been basically 22 to 23 years, all right, since Meech done caught his indictment, and what? Irv Gotti and them done beat their indictment. And not only that, like I said, Irv Gotti all of a sudden just mysteriously dies, just out the blue, just like DMX did. Boom, just gone. Out of here. Right after Big Meech come home, and all this like aligns in the same, you know what I mean, fashion. Very interesting, right? Very interesting, right? He looking crazy as fuck. Every time someone gets out, someone dies beforehand, like a trade or sacrifice or something. Shout out everybody up in here. They say he died of diabetes. He had a stroke. Irv Gotti said a lot of things before he died too. That's why they broke him on Drink Champs twice. Pay attention. Noriega set that man up. All right, I ain't gonna get all into it because I was going to actually like break that down last week when I was gonna go live, but something had came up. But I'm telling y'all, all right, because I'm going to strategically fuck y'all up. Check it out. Irv Gotti was invited to drink champs twice. The first time, it was him and Ja Rule. Yo, Noriega had Irv Gotti up there acting crazy. He was drunk. He was fucked up. And we heard what Dame said, that Noriega be putting shit in them drinks, allegedly. All right, because Dame Dad said, yo, old boy kept trying to get me to drink. So he poured the drink, and I'm looking at him. When he turned around, I switched the drink, and he drunk the shit. And he said all of a sudden, Noriega was all fucked up and drunk, acting all stupid and shit. All right? So when the first time Irv Gotti went on Drink Champs, he was big, yo. Him and Ja Rule, if y'all done seen it, y'all know I ain't capping. He was fucked up. He was acting stupid. He was saying a lot of things that he shouldn't have been saying. All right, but that's the whole thing, and that's how they finesse you on Drink Champs. All right, they try to get you lit to run your mouth. All right, and he spin those questions on your ass. All right, and have you out here looking stupid. Irv Gotti made himself look like an ass on that first Drink Champs. Right before he died, okay, basically like last year, Noriega brung Irv Gotti back to Drink Champs again. This time Irv Gotti came by himself, and Noriega was sneaky and had Tommy Mottola pop up on Irv Gotti. And he know Irv Gotti and Tommy Mottola don't get along. Just like he did that sneaky shit to Fabulous and Jadakiss when P. Diddy came up in there. You see what I'm saying? All right. Set Irv up. All right, but I ain't gonna get all the way into that. But Irv said a lot of things, bro. All right. Shout out everybody up in here, man. I appreciate y'all. Man. Because, like I said, with Hustler, you know. All right. Listen, this man can't even use his own goddamn logo. Now, I was explaining this to y'all. This is why the BMF logo looking all fucking goofy looking and shit. Look at this shit. They can't use nothing that look anywhere close or similar to it. Or 50 or sue the shit out of it. All right? And I believe if they throw this concert, 50 still can sue them some kind of way because they're using that BMF moniker. All right? They can't use it at all. At all. Okay? 50 even own the goddamn shit blowing money fast. He copyrighted that shit. That's how he was able to make a documentary named BMF, and he named that shit Blowing Money Fast. All right, he even copyrighted that shit and got that from Rick Ross. Why you think the Blowing Money Fast with Rick Ross is not being promoted with this concert, y'all? Strategic drop. Pay attention. That would be the main anthem of this whole concert, right? They think of Big Meech, Larry Hoover, ripping word, right? That'd be the main theme song for this whole concert and for everything. But we haven't heard it not one time. And no visual, no promotion or nothing, bro. 50 got these niggas in a headlock. No Diddy. You heard? He got these niggas in a headlock, bro. All right? This is crazy work, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now, y'all know we here to make it make sense and always make it make sense. Listen here, bro. Y'all think Lil Baby gonna show up? Y'all think so? If Lil Baby was gonna show up, why he ain't promoted? I'm telling y'all what's gonna happen right now. The artists that did not promote the concert is not gonna show up. All right, 50 go destroy him. You think they want that smoke with 50 right now? Let's not remember when Big Meech first came home. All right, check it out. Okay. Check it out. All right. Remember, all the people that was reacting when Big Meech came home. All right. It was LeBron James, Rick Ross, T.I., all these people, right? Now, since 50 has been coming out and the whole internet has been coming out saying, all right, and exposing Tammy Cowens, how Big Meech knew Tammy Cowens was a whole fucking snitch. And he still chose to deal with her, still chose to trust her, knowing that she out there snaking and setting other people up. Bro, it don't make no fucking sense, right? Why haven't none of these people came out and spoke up for Big Meech? Nobody. T.I., none of these artists, even the artists that's supposed to what? Be fitting the motherfucking bill. They quiet as hell. All right, we heard Lil Boosie say a little something, but he ain't saying too much. Only thing he said is, nah, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna show up because I gave Big Meech my word. Okay, but he don't sound too confident. He don't sound too confident. Don't nobody sound too confident. Don't nobody sound too confident about this concert. You know why? Because ain't nobody going. All right? Ain't nobody going. Like I said, they're trying to give these concert tickets away. All right? Okay? And for the ones who don't know, all right, Big Meech is getting scammed all over the goddamn place. All right? Niggas is taking money, claiming to be him and everything. And like I said, bro, ain't nothing he can do about it. All right? People have been on Instagram telling everybody, yeah, man, this Meech, blah, 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 I'm taking this, I'm taking that. Open it. You see this, right? You see this, right? Now, these are all the alleged people that's on the same team as Big Meech running these plays. Remind you, Big Meech can't even run his own Instagram, y'all. We gonna make it make real sense. You know what I'm saying? He can't run his own IG and Instagram. All right. Shout out everybody up here. Everybody in the comment section, man. I appreciate y'all, man. You know what I mean? Appreciate the whole Fire Starter team up in here. He should be way smarter, right? Boosie said he gonna show up, right? Yup. Just like we can expect Boosie to show up. You know why? Because he don't stand on shit no more like he used to. Boosie ain't the same. He watered down. Remember, he said T.I. was a snitch and he wasn't fucking with T.I. and all this. Next thing you know, boom, they all up under each other. Hootie Raw and King and all this. Collaboration, father and son, collaboration, reality show in the works, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So Boosie don't stand on shit no more. He lost a lot of credibility out here, especially with that Duke the Jeweler shit. That nigga snaking people, bro. He's snaking people, bro. All right. He's snaking everybody. Meech don't know what's going on out here no more. Renee, only thing he know is he just listening to what his peoples is telling him to do and how to do it. Because he don't know how to do a motherfucking thing. Like I said, he don't know what's coming in his account. He don't know what's coming in or what's going out. All right. This motherfucker blew a $25 million deal and only made $5 million over the course of 6 years with 50 Cent. Don't you know 50 Cent and Stars and them puppet masters? Them probably made like 150 million off of this shit with more money to go. And like I said, for Meech to be one of the so-called smartest hustlers in the world, how you didn't have, and who made this contract up? You see, this is why I'm thinking that this Meech that they're showing us is not the real Meech. All right? I don't think the real Meech would be this stupid. I do not believe the real big Meech would be this goddamn dumb, y'all. Not the big Meech that we got the research on. Not the big Meech that we know. Because how would you not have it in the contract some kind of way that your life rights get reverted back to you? Nobody don't have 100% use of it, and you don't have no use of it at all? You can't even use it? I don't think Meech should be that stupid, bro. I just don't see that. And like I said, man, all right, we see a major transformation in Big Meech. All of a sudden, all right, after 50 goes and visits him, after his son goes and visits him, and they put this fucking weirdo in our face, right? And we start seeing all these other fucking pictures all of a sudden. But where is the fucking pictures from 20 years before? All right. And I ain't trying to break anybody achy, breaky hearts. All right. But I'm here to tell y'all right now, for the ones who don't know, you know now. All right. This photo right here with Big Meech, with this alleged Big Meech and 50 Cent is photoshopped, y'all. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. If y'all look at how the left side of the picture, if you look to your left, you can see, all right, the contrast in, all right, the pixelation of 50 Cent, and you can see the contrast in the pixelation of Big Meech, and you could tell they're two different fucking pictures, y'all. I do this shit for real. Okay? Let me solarize it and polarize it for y'all. If you look to your left, ladies and gentlemen, you can see the contrast in the pixelation. When you look at 50 Cent, it's totally different from the contrast in the pixelation when we look at Meech's image. How? When it's the same picture, the contrast and the what? Pixelation should be the same. But why is the pixelation and the contrast, in the contrast, blurry over there with 50 is that? Hit the like button, y'all. Strategic drop. Shout out everybody up in here. Okay? Shout out everybody up in here. Let me say it again. Everybody look at this picture real good. No funny Diddy man shit. Look at the contrast and the pixelation to your left when we look at 50. But look at the contrast and the pixelation on your right, ladies and gentlemen. And you will clearly see it's two different goddamn pictures, bro. 50 and Meech is not standing by each other. They're fucking lying. They're lying. AI is one hell of a fucking drug. All right? And they're trying to get us all hooked and fixed on it. All right? Just like they're trying to say Big Meech and his whole goddamn family was right here eating goddamn dinner, y'all. Look, they set up all the goddamn plates. Okay? They set up all the goddamn plates. They set up everything look good, don't it? Nice layout. Look at that shit. You would have sworn everybody sat down, ate, got full, farted, took a shit, and every goddamn thing. Ain't nobody do shit. Just ask Big Meech what happened. All right? Take them motherfucking clothes off and carry your ass back to your bunk, motherfucker. We gonna control this shit. Take your ass back to your bunk, nigga. You know goddamn well your family can't come eat no dinner with you. Have y'all ever ate dinner with your family in federal custody? Hit the like button. No, and you never will. You never will. Have you ever sat down and ate dinner and brought all your goddamn grandkids and your mama, your daddy, aunties, uncles, nieces, and nephews to a goddamn federal halfway house facility and sat down and ate Thanksgiving dinner and pulled out your goddamn phone and took pictures and went live? Hell no. And you never will. And you never will. And there's no goddamn difference with Big Meech. There's no goddamn difference. And I'm strategically proving it and breaking it down to everyone. Check it out. This is Thanksgiving plate right there. That's the real stupid look. This is the same goddamn stupid look we see when he do that promo. I'm doing this for my family and my friends. I usually don't do this. I ain't trying to have nobody trick me off the street, you know? But I never snitched. I never folded. Death before dishonor, always. Now, y'all come out to the Armor Arena, all right? Yo, this shit is fucking comical, all right? This motherfucker went from saying, I'm not a snitch, okay, to, oh, please, just give me this one more chance. Oh, please, just give me this one more chance. The biggest fucking hustler of our time is sitting here making explanations and giving them. What the fuck wrong with him? Like I said, is this the Meech that we know to be? This is him right here. After the lights, the camera, the action is over with. You go back to your goddamn bunk. You put back on that gray goddamn sweatsuit, all right? And you gonna eat your goddamn dinner like everybody else. You lucky you got a real goddamn plate. Okay? Because if this is the Thanksgiving plate, y'all, then what the fuck is this that they're showing us here? Strategic drop now. What the hell is this that they're showing us? All right? What the hell is this? Like I said, everything is set up like a big fucking prompter, a big stage. Everything is set up like a big stage. You see, all this is fucking set up. You see what I'm saying? All these people, everybody supposed to sat down and ate dinner. And I'm trying to tell y'all, all right, nobody never sat down and ate no goddamn dinner. No goddamn way. That's why we never seen Big Meech and none of the family actually sitting down eating no goddamn dinner. All right? And like I said, all right, strategic drop. We got the goddamn Thanksgiving plate right here. Right here. Shout out everybody up in here. I don't know why he posted that. Salute, AJ. What's good with you? I don't know why Meech is moving the way he moving, but this ain't Meech. This ain't Meech, y'all. Because as I strategically break this down, they keep fucking up. They keep fucking up. Now, like I said, we know Meech, okay? He has a birthmark right here, okay? Above his eye, like right to the back of the peripheral of his eye, all right? It's a birthmark here, all right? But when you go, all right, to a few of these pictures that they have been showing us, all right, the birthmark is not there. The birthmark is missing. The birthmark is missing. Like, for example, on this flyer here, strategic drop. All right? And nobody can say it's the other side of the camera. It's been flipped around because we see, okay, this is the same side of the neck where the BMF tattoo is written, right? This is supposed to be the same side, right? Because I actually got him with the what? BMF tattoo on this side of his neck, and there's the birthmark right there, allegedly. Strategic drop. Okay, so what happened to the birthmark on the flyer? Now, we done seen them make mistakes like this with Gucci Mane when he first came home, right? And it was supposed to be a fucking replacement, imposter, a clone, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And we done seen with Gucci Mane that they had forgot to fucking put the ice cream cone on his face, which is impossible. Okay, I believe they did that shit on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because it's impossible for you to forget that a man got a fucking whole goddamn ice cream cone tattoo on his face and y'all forget to put it on there. All right. And like I said, why on this flyer, where is his birthmark at? Where it go? Where it go? All right. Even on this Thanksgiving flyer, we see the birthmark allegedly. Okay. You go back to all Meech's other pictures. All right. It's supposed to be a birthmark there. All right. But like I said, in some of these pictures that's floating around, man, all right, shit just looking very weird and very awkward and very out of place. Because, like I said, man, for this man to be locked down over 20 plus years, all right, we only got a little over a handful of pictures and a portfolio and so many people that allegedly supposed to know Meech. What, ain't nobody go visit him? Ain't nobody go visit him? I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why. Where all this so-called extended BMF family that he said that he had, why nobody was there to support him, why nobody was there to visit him. Not only that, why is it only, okay, a handful of people? Check it out. It's only a handful of people that came to this halfway house on Thanksgiving, right? Right? We know that. We seen the pictures. So why do they have all these tables set up? Who was all the other goddamn seats for? Strategic drop. Who was all the other fucking seats for? Who was all these fucking other plates were supposed to be for? Because we know all the people that came there, they could all fit at that one table. What they eat with the other inmates? What they eat with the other inmates? You see what I'm saying, y'all? Shout out everybody up in here, man. Okay. Shout out everybody up in here, man. Shout out D Money, man, for becoming a new member and the fire starter, Hawker Walker and Stalker, man. Welcome to the fire. Welcome to the flame. Shout out Paula Hall, man, for endorsing and sponsoring this show, man. With the $5 super sticker and super chat, man. If y'all send any donations to the Cash App or the PayPal, man, I certainly appreciate it. Y'all know who y'all are, man. Thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I do. Okay, because you best believe, bro, we are working hard all the way around the clock on this situation. And I try to explain to everyone, okay, that none of these artists were going to show up. Okay, this show has got Big Meech and his name has got so goddamn corrupted. Big Meech and his name and everything connected to it has got so corrupted. Like I said, they can't even give the goddamn tickets away. They can't even give the goddamn tickets away. Shout out Angela Dawg, man. Thank you, man, for the super sticker and the super chat. Appreciate you for endorsing and sponsoring this live, baby girl. For real, man. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation up in here, man. As we come back with something to actually really think deep about, where we make real life matters, make real life sense. And let me explain something to y'all, because I know y'all like, bro, you on to something, okay? You on to something, because like I said, even if you can't relate, go ask somebody who could. Say, bro, you know anybody who ever been federally incarcerated for over 20 years? They get out the halfway house. I mean, they get released from prison, transition to a halfway house, and on Thanksgiving, the whole goddamn family shows up, and everybody sit down and eat, take pictures and shit like that. A super extravaganza type dinner. Everybody allowed to have their phones and, bro, these are still federal inmates, yo. All right? These are still federal inmates. And I can guarantee you, every person you know will say, hell no. Hell no, never. I wish I could go sit down and eat some Thanksgiving dinner with one of my loved ones who in the halfway house. All right? And like I said, they're using this Big Meech whole name, this whole situation to make money. And 50 Cent knows this. You see, y'all have to understand why 50 feel away. All right, he has a right to. They're trying to use BMF, what he owns now. It don't matter. It doesn't matter if Meech started it. It's what's in the goddamn contract. It's what's in the contract. 50 Cent got a right to feel away. They're trying to promote, endorse, and sponsor a whole concert with the BMF name at the top. All right? But you see, they're not allowed to use that logo or Black Mafia family. All right? He probably can't even use his real goddamn name. Understand what it means when signing your life rights away, y'all. All right? Understand this shit. All right? This shit is deep. Okay? This shit is deeper than what y'all think. All right? This shit ain't no game. This shit ain't no game. When the motherfucker sell they got their life away. And listen here, I ain't trying to be funny. This shit just look weird when it say signing your life rights away, yo. Are you understanding the actual fucking definition of what this says? It's basically like you're giving your soul up. You giving up your whole goddamn soul, basically. You're selling your soul to the devil. Okay? Signing your life rights away means legally giving up the right to control your personal story, name, and likeness can be used by others, essentially allowing them to tell your life story without your permission or ability to sue. Meech got out hustled. But like I said, is this the real Meech? Because the real Meech that we know, that we done got research on, don't move like no dumb motherfucker that'll do something like this. Okay? Check it out. This includes giving permission to use details about your life, personal experiences, and even your identity in books, movies, documentaries, or other media without your control over how they are portrayed. Do y'all understand how deep this goes? Strategic drop. Shout out Renee Thomas for endorsing and sponsoring this live with the $2. Do I believe Big Meech snitched? I'm going to say this. I believe he was aware that it was snitching going on. And with that being said, if a rat know a motherfucker is ratting and he don't come forward and let people know that that rat is ratting, then basically that person is an undercover rat too. Because you're supposed to bring that shit to the forefront like, yo, don't fuck with that person. All right? That person out here doing some fucked up shit, and I don't want to be involved with that person. And I don't advise y'all to be involved with them either. You see? So Meech had the knowledge of Tammy Cowan's snitching. He had this knowledge. He had this knowledge. Tammy turned informant in 2009. 2009. Let me make real life matters make real life sense for the ones who don't agree with me. All right? We're talking about street laws and principles. Street laws and principles. Meech ain't no civilian now. Never was, never will be. Especially when you doing time for federal shit. You ain't no fucking civilian, bro. You win the game, nigga. So check it out. If a person that I'm communicating with, and I'm in the fucking streets, and I know a person that I'm communicating with is out there setting people up, and I'm not telling nobody in the streets, but I'm supposed to be a stand-up dude for the streets? Nah, I'm basically, okay, if you ask me, I'm basically allowing this to go on my watch because I have information and I have knowledge of this person snitching, and I chose not to say nothing, and I chose to let her continue to set people up long as she wasn't setting me up. That's some bullshit. You still the police, bro. All the way around the board. You still the goddamn police. That's why the third party cooperation comes in there. Okay, guilty by association, motherfucker. You guilty by association, nigga. You see, everybody is looking for Demetrius Flanneroy, all right? Such and such did this, did. No. We're not going to never see that. We're not going to never see that, all right? You have to go into the paperwork, all right? And you have to determine what's what, who's who, what it is, and what it wasn't. And what that paperwork determines, Big Meech had full-blown knowledge of Tammy Cowan's snitching and ain't say a goddamn word. Even, all right, it's mentioned that he says, I don't want my name caught up in any of this mess. That's just like what I just said. I just fucking implicated myself. If I'm a street hustler and I stand on street laws and I'm dealing with somebody that is a full-blown informant, setting other people up in the street, but she ain't setting me up, but I'm sitting there not saying nothing. Okay? Come on. What that would make me? How would that make me look if people come out and be like, yo, you knew she was setting motherfuckers up, though. You ain't say nothing, nigga. That'll make other people think, what else y'all had going on the back end? What else you knew that you ain't tell? You see, it opens up so many more doors. And this is why all these doors are opening up for Meech right now. This is why all this shit is boom, 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 boom. Motherfuckers talk about Big Meech ain't snitch. Big Meech ain't snitch. But he had knowledge of Tammy Cowan's setting motherfuckers up for money. That same money. Pay attention. That same money that she was setting people up and the fans were giving her. She was what? Supporting Big Meech with that same money. Remind you, she wasn't setting nobody up to get out of jail or get herself out of a situation. It's saying in the paperwork that she turned state and CS1 informant for a monetary gain. She needed money. She needed money. Meech needed money. Like he still need money. Meech needed money. He ain't give a fuck what she did. Long as his name didn't get brought up in it, but you're still benefiting off of the dirty money that she's setting people up. Okay? To gain from the feds. Monetary. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I look at it. All right, you can't be on both sides. You gotta, be solid all the way through. Pause. Like you can't have one foot in, one foot out. How you gonna be dealing in compromising with a full-blown informant and federal rat, knowing she out there setting other people up and other people are going to fucking jail, bro? And you still writing her? Allegedly, okay? Phone calls. A lot of shit gonna get released, bro. All right? I'm hearing they about to release phone calls and everything from the prison joint, bro. I don't think Meech realized what he up against. I don't think he realized what he's up against. Check it out. Sometimes individuals may sign away their life rights for financial compensation, particularly if their story is considered compelling or newsworthy. All right? It's crucial to carefully review any life story rights agreement before signing, as it can significantly limit your legal options to control your personal narrator. You think the biggest hustler in the world would have signed a contract like that, y'all? Hit the like button. Strategic drop now. All right? You look at this BMF theorists and all these documentaries, like I said, man, they present Meech as one of the smartest hustlers in the world, bro. All right? A thinking machine, a chess playing motherfucker, a chess playing individual, right? So how did this happen right here? Whereas though he wasn't able to have any control over anything. Not to mention, okay, strategic now. Check it out. Listen, I got the information where I played to everybody that Tammy Cohen's had the BMF rights, right? And she sold it for $70,000. I'm telling y'all that that is true. Everybody thinking that Meech got $1 million for these life rights. No, he didn't. And 50 ain't that stupid either. We know 50 is a hustler, right? Now look, all right, when you go look at the average for these life rights, no matter who it is, all right, you see that the maximum is in the $70,000 range, yo. This is how I know Blue Da Vinci ain't lying, bro. Strategic drop now. This is how I know, okay, Blue Da Vinci is not lying. All right, check it out now. I'm going to play when he said, all right, that Tammy sold the BMF rights for $70,000, bro. $70,000, y'all. 70 punk ass $1,000, right? Check it out. All right, this is crazy work. Hit the like button, man. Drop y'all fire TVs in the chat, yo. I apologize about that, y'all. I'm having some technical difficulties. But yo, check this out, right? Shout out everybody up in here, man. I apologize again, man.
Meech that made some big ass pot of spaghetti. We sitting around the table like mobsters. We talking shit, smoking weed. And Meech like, man, boo, you got to come up with the label. We're gonna have to start the label. You just gonna have to do it on your own. Don't put my name in it. People don't come fuck it up, but we got to come with something. And then my cousin Bull was like, shit. We saying that BMF shit. We might as well just run with BMF and throw it up like this. And made the sign, the gang sign with his fingers. Okay, right. That's how the shit came alive. And then Meech was like, all right, Blue, go get the shit done. Go get it legal. Don't put my name on this shit so we can have everything legal. And then we just gonna rock with the BMF shit. But it's going, and I was like, but it ain't gonna be Black Mafia Family that I'm doing, bro. It's gonna just be BMF Entertainment Incorporated. So we can leave the acronym up to imagination. My name is Barima McKnight. It can mean Barima McKnight Family. Meech was like, I'm Big Meech. It's gonna mean Big Meech Family. We was all laughing and shit. And then I went and did the label. And that's how our BMF Entertainment label officially started. So Cuff had, I believe it's MC Hammer's brother, okay? You look this guy up. He secured through him a $25 million for Meech's project. Was the first money that I ever seen come to the table for Meech's project, okay? But now, watch, this is where the shit get crazy at. If you do your research, you will see that Tammy secured the life rights initially with Morgan Creek Film Company and L.T. Hutton, the film producer and music producer, okay? She signed the life rights over to him and they paid for it $70,000.
Hear that?
How do you know this? She signed the life rights over to him and they paid for it $70,000, okay? She signed the life rights over to him and they paid for it $70,000.
They signed the life rights over. You hear that? 70,000. And I know everybody like, yo, this nigga lying. No, he ain't. No, he ain't. Because when you do your research, that's just about what the fuck you're going to get. All right? And we know when it comes to 50, he gonna make sure, or whoever it is that he dealing with, that he ain't no dummy. All right? Because ain't nobody ever in this day and age ever paid $1 million for nobody life rights. Ever. It's nowhere documented that anyone ever got paid for that amount for their life rights. All right. The maximum has been in the 70,000 area. All right. In the 70,000 area. Only in that city. All right. Like I said, 50 Cent made a post yesterday. And he took it down. But I grabbed it. He took it down, but I grabbed it. Okay? He took it down, but we got it. We grabbed it. All right? And check it out. $50 erased this. It was only up for 4 hours. He was up in the middle of the night. Wow. Putting up all kinds of shit. All right. Even exposed Lil Meech and Rick Ross' daughter. All right. He put that up and he took it down. A lot of these posts is 50 put up and he took down. All right. Because he's letting everybody know he's strategically releasing shit. All right. And he pulling it down because he want the masses to run with it. That's why he put it up, he leave it, then he pull it down. If you go to 50's IG page, all those posts he put up about Meech and Lil Meech, all of them is gone. Okay, but they on YouTube and the internet running crazy right now. Okay, he said, bruh, I helped your family make over 5 million legit dollars. It's not my fault. It's all gone. You think people don't see you want to shine so bad? You wearing Little Meech jewelry. Hit the like button. Bitch, give the baby back his jewelry. You know what he's talking about, right? He's talking about the BMF chain that's around Big Meech's neck that he's only allowed to wear when the cameras are on. That's why 50 said he wanted to shine so bad instead of shutting the fuck up, coming home, all right? Laying low, being cool. Like I said, now one time have we heard Big Meech be remorseful for nothing he has done. Nothing at all. All right. And if you ask me, he should have been thinking like a mastermind hustler he supposed to be. Because first of all right, I would have started making a documentary about my prison stint in the federal penitentiary. That's what I would have started writing. All right. And I would have had my own wave going on. You see, he still got another story to tell, but would it be any value now that his image is fucked up? Would anybody want to hear it? Would anybody want to see it? Because all he had to do was come home, be quiet, chill, take the back seat, because you've been in the front fucking seat for so long. And for the ones who don't know, the back seat is the best front row y'all can ever get. Don't let that go over your head and under your feet. The back seat, the back row is the best front seat you can get. All right? Don't let that go over your head and under your feet, yo. I'm telling you. All right? That's how you play chess. Why you think the leaders of the board that conquer, they're in the back, right? They ain't on the front line. When you look at the chessboard, who in the back row? The queen and the king, right? Right? They can see anything, right? They can see the whole field. You can't see everything when you're up close and personal all the time. Sometimes you got to step out your body. Rewind, retract, and look at everything, man. All right? And that's something Big Meech didn't choose to do. He chose to come home, all right, and be right back on the front line, which it doesn't make sense that he's thinking this way. Because like I said, there's no way in the world that I would have signed all my goddamn life rights over the way that I did. And there's no way in the world for me to use it to market myself, me to market my own family, me to market my own child, me to market my own businesses, my own documentaries. 50 has can full-blown control over all of that, y'all. Over everything, even the pictures. 50 own the goddamn pictures, yo. They can't even use no pictures. He can't use no pictures. Southwest T can't use no pictures. Nobody else from BMF, they can't make no other documentaries or nothing. For example, let me tell y'all how nasty this game is. If somebody was to go on this platform right here and put together their own BMF shit and it blow, 50 had that shit taken down. Let me say it again. Let Trap Roar Lost Trap Lord Ross, whatever the fuck his name is. Let him try to make a BMF documentary and see what happens. Let him try it. Why you think he haven't went nowhere near it? If somebody on YouTube start telling their story from their perspective and it blow and it start doing like millions of views, 50 gonna take all that monetary gain and that channel. I bet you. Technically, if he want, he could have all our channels taken. Anybody who using this logo, anybody that's talking about him, using these pictures, if 50 wanted to, he can have all of these channels taken down. But right now, this is what they want. They want the negative publicity on Big Meech. This was all a plan, strategic plan by 50 and the alleged puppet masters that's controlling him. All right, this is what you call real life matters make real life sense. One of the best strategic breakdowns that you would get with this situation. All right, because like I said, man, when you sign your whole goddamn life rights away, I never heard nobody that sold their whole life rights away, and it wasn't nowhere in the contract where though they couldn't use it themselves. Okay, meaning, all right. If the actual person that sold you the rights use it, you still get paid for it too. 50, but he still got the obligation to use it whenever he want. You just get paid off of it. But he can't use it at all. The only one who can use it is 50 Cent. 50 Cent only. Anything that he gets paid off of. All right. And this is why you see when Little Meech, right, shares this Detroit takeover, you see the actual BMF logo, Black Mafia Family, right? Because I explained to everyone, 50 get paid off of those walkthroughs and them pop-ups that Big Meech go to, because he has ownership over that whole brand and everything. This is why when they throw in the Big Meech concert, Big Meech and them can't use the fucking logo or nothing that comes nowhere near close to it at all. Shout out the whole nation, man. See what everybody got to say in this comment section right here, man. Know what I mean? 50 just going to the bank. They used the shit out of BMF. 50 can't get mad because Meech was getting love and bash from other ninjas. He want Meech to jump in his fake beat. If he feels like that, why touch raw skin? How many in chat right now can sell their rights to their name for 70K? How deep is your story? And would you sell it? Right. That's dope right there. Know what I mean? I like that right there, man. Shout out to you, man. Make sure you come over here and subscribe and be a fire starter, man. That's a very, very, very interesting question. All right. How many in this chat will actually sell their life rights and their story for $70,000? How deep is your story, and would you sell it? You know what I'm saying? Would you give someone like 50 Cent that much power to have full control and capability over everything, even to when you come home? Now, if y'all pay attention, 50 can spin this BMF story any way he want to. You know why? Because the life rights have been sold. There's no way Meech can say that didn't happen. You see what I'm saying? This is a fucking valid mistake Okay? There's no way Meech could say, oh, 50 was lying. It didn't happen that way, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. How is there any way to prove that when you just sold the goddamn rights to him and he could flip it any way he want now? He could tweak it any way he wants. All right? All right? And if y'all think that this BMF series made a lot of money, y'all wait to the spinoffs. Y'all wait to the spinoff. Y'all wait to the spinoff. Y'all wait for these conversations from these cat jail phone calls get released. 50 has a lot of this stuff already, y'all. 50 knows a lot more than we think we know. 50 knows a lot. Why you think nobody is challenging him? None of those artists, everybody that was standing up for Big Meech ain't saying a goddamn thing. They quiet as hell. They quiet as hell. Nobody can actually challenge this in no type of way. How could they? When it's proven in the paperwork that Meech had full-blown knowledge that Tammy was already snitching. Not to mention, Blue Da Vinci was fucking Tammy first. That's how Tammy even met Meech, through Blue Da Vinci back in 03. Blue Da Vinci was fucking Tammy first. Tammy must got that bomb. Okay, she got them niggas fucked up and went to Hollywood on them niggas. She went to Hollywood on them niggas. She on the red carpet. Executive produce your fucking story and y'all story. And y'all ain't getting a goddamn dollar off of this shit. Blue Da Vinci was fucking Tammy Cowens since 2003, y'all. If it wasn't for Blue Da Vinci, Big Meech wouldn't never even knew who Tammy Cowens was. Big Meech needed money while he was locked down. He needed money. All right. And like I said, this is why the $25 million deal, he blew that. Because he wanted it quick. He wanted it fast. He wanted it in a hurry. When we know, you know what I mean? It's situations that you have to go through before that shit get finalized. Meech couldn't wait. So they went the other way. And now this is what he get. This is what happens when you have no loyalty, bro. And people could say, how he not loyal? Nigga, it's a writing is on the wall. You had a full-blown man. What had Rick Ross done for your fucking son, nigga? Everybody need to wake up. What had Rick Ross done for little Meech and the Flanneroy family? What have he done? What have all these other artists done that claim they represent Big Meech? They ain't done shit for his family. They said Little Meech was stinking. Ex Hassan Campbell. Shout out to him. All right. They said Little Meech was stinking, bro. He had a smell to him. They say even when he got his first check, he still was coming around stinking. They said the boy stank in real life. He was out here fucked up and stinking the whole time his daddy was in prison. this luxurious lifestyle, his father didn't introduce him to. 50 Cent did. Rick Ross ain't break this nigga off no check. No acting school. Let's not forget that before Big Meech and Rick Ross even got, remember they had, it was some friction going on. Remember, because of the song, and Rick Ross got borrowed from all these states, from the GDs and the vice lords and shit, and he had to pay his way. He had to pay his way during that time for using that Big Meech name and that Big Meech moniker without Big Meech's permission. So if Meech was smart enough to utilize that situation, you mean to tell me when it comes to actual contracts and obligations and negotiations, Meech wouldn't use his head either? No Diddy? See what's up. If he did it right, he could have made a show from the era through prison and now home. He's dumb. Exactly. Fuck the BMF story. That's been told so many goddamn times in so many different shapes, forms, and fashions. I'm about to tell this prison story, nigga. This about to be the money joint. He ain't thinking right. Y'all. He fucked up. Because that'd be the shit everybody would want to engage in. What was going on behind the prison walls during your whole federal sentencing? That's what everybody want to see. We already know about the BMF and all this and all that. It's been told in so many shape, forms, and fashion. But the story that hasn't been told is the story, okay, after the feds came in. And now, if you ask me, 50 Cent might even have that power to control that atmosphere also. Big Meech probably can't even make no documentaries or anything, yo. Tammy was acting as an agent of Meech. Meech is making himself look vulnerable and slow. Not a good look for Detroit players. Wow. Nice one, Angela. It's a good day. Absolutely, man. Blessed to be here, man. Wow. They deflied the bitch made. Damn, yo. This is crazy work, man. This is like this is unbelievable shit, man. This is why I'm trying to tell y'all. The streets is a lie. It's a fucking myth. It don't live up to shit. All right? It don't live up to a goddamn thing. Meech thought he was going to be able to live off of this legacy forever, bro. He came home and basically wanted to be the same particular person that he was right when he left, which doesn't make sense from a person who just did 20 plus years. You ain't get spiritually structured. We haven't heard you spit no fucking, man, we haven't heard you say nothing spiritual. We haven't heard you say nothing about, I mean, the Bible, the Holy Quran. We haven't heard you break down those scriptures. We haven't heard nothing. It's like, what did you learn in there, bro? Was you even in there? Or where the fuck is the real Big Meech at, y'all? Because something just ain't right around this motherfucker. Something just ain't right all the way around the board. Let's not forget, 50 mad at the fat Meech got that bag from Ross. He wasn't a snitch until that. Now he a snitch. They got to unalive him. I believe it's coming. I said that first. A couple months ago. I believe it's going to be a fucking lineup. Won't be surprised if it happened tonight at this so-called concert. You know what I mean? Won't surprise me at all. Okay? Because if you look at how they done set this concert up, all right? If y'all look at how they set this concert up, man, all right? I'm just, speaking hypothetically, excuse me, all right? You look at the date of this, and it says February 13th, 2025. Correct? Correct. Now, if you do the numerology on this date, ladies and gentlemen, all right, you will actually get 339. Exactly. All right, we all know 9 is the number of completion, and 6 is the mark of the beast. Now, this is where it gets interesting, all right, with this date that's up here. All right, first of all, it's at the sunrise. It says Sunrise, Florida, okay? The sun, the sun worship, okay? The Greek mythology, okay? Worshiping these demonic gods, okay? Due to sun worshiping. All right, so you have this show is going to be in Sunrise, Florida. The numerology on the date, all right, it's actually 339, which is 9 is the number of completion. 6 is the mark of the beast. If you look at also, all right, the zip code, all right, the zip code has numerology written all over it also, ladies and gentlemen. But back to this date I'm telling y'all about, because this date here is interesting. All right. Check this out. Strategic drop. One of the best to do this shit, bro. All right. This date is interesting because that was exactly how many followers 50 got. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. I'm one of the best to do this shit, y'all. I'm one of the best to do this. I told y'all the numerology on this Big Meech concert, y'all. All right. February, the second month. 2 + 1 is 3. You got the 3. That's 33 right there. February and what? The 3. This what adds up to 9, right? Right? What we had? 339, right? Right? Not to mention, as I strategically continue to fuck y'all up. Not to mention, like I said, Big Meech caught his indictment. Big Meech and BMF caught their indictment in 05. In 05, Irv Gotti and Murder Inc. beat their RICO due to the fact allegedly 50 Cent allegedly had supposed to toll on them, right? But peep the game. It was a particular album that came out, all right, right around the time, right before the feds rushed in, okay? But what I'm trying to tell y'all, with Irv Gotti sitting there passing away, right? Right around the time Meech come home, he beats his indictment in 05. Meech catches his indictment in 05. This numerology on this show, all right, has 339, which is the same followers as 50 Cent, right? 339, we know number of completion is the number 9. The mark of the beast is the number 6. As I strategically break this down, don't forget Irv Gotti and Ja Rule, 336. Strategic drop. All right. Don't forget Irv Gotti's and Murder Inc. and Ja Rule's 336. All right. And like I said, all this happens right around, check it out, the numerology. All right. 33 and 9. 9 is the number of completion. Like I said, 6 is the mark of the beast. 339 and Ja Rule's. Turn that 9 upside down. You got Rule, baby. 336. You niggas want to bang who? You want to ride who? Huh? Strategic drop, y'all. One of the best to do this shit. Like I said, bro, I can align all this shit. I can align all this shit. Let's not forget, okay? Check it out. All right. Show you this. All right, look. It's been promoted. All right. All right. The 22 years of this Get Rich or Die Trying, his first album. All right. And I'm telling y'all, all right, what's the chances of his first album coming out, all right, back in 03, right? But he celebrated the 22nd year anniversary of it, right? Right? Have we ever heard of someone celebrating a 22nd year anniversary, y'all? Make it make sense, all right? It's numerology, man. Allegedly. Okay, he just did the 20th anniversary. Strategic drop. So why would you come back 2 years later and do a 22-year anniversary? Because I'm telling y'all, it aligns with the situation with Irv Gotti, indictment, beating the RICO, all right, and BMF catching their RICO. Shout out everybody up in here, man. I appreciate y'all. Okay, all the trolls too. Now, like I said, man, all this is alleged. Know what I mean? Let's just make that clear. All right. But y'all know what's flammable and what ain't. Because like I said, have you been to the halfway house and sat down and ate dinner with your federal loved ones? And you never will either. All right? And you never will either. Okay, shout out everybody up in here. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, yo, it's not my fault. It's not our fault. The whole BMF looking fucked up. That's Big Meech's fault. Everybody need to blame Big Meech. This is why this situation gonna get worse, sir. Why BMF getting mad and all the BMF followers and things like that, they're getting mad at content creators when they should be mad at Big Meech. He the one that sold y'all goddamn life rights away. Y'all can't even tell y'all own story and get paid for it. This is Big Meech's fault. He chose to come to the internet soon as he came to the halfway house. How is he the fuck home and there's other people that he was doing business with that's still locked up? And Meech said, I was bigger than any plug I ever had. If you was bigger than any plug you ever had, why your plug's still in jail? Hit the like button. Strategic drop. Meech said, I'm bigger than every plug I ever had. He said, I never been to Tennessee. Big Meech is a liar. He said, he's talking about the Pettis dude that's in Memphis. All right. He said the Pettis dude was lying. He said, I was bigger than any plug. Meech said I was bigger than any plug I ever had. The petty dude said Meech was bringing him 500 of them things. All right. Meech said he never went to Memphis for a plug or nothing in his goddamn life. Did y'all hear that? And I got the receipt. He said he never been to Memphis. But look what I done. Look what I done dug up. I'm here to tell y'all Big Meech is a fucking liar. And everything Big Meech say, it's not credible, yo. Because he said he never had to go to Memphis for no plugs. He never was in Memphis and had to shop for no plugs, right? He wasn't even in Memphis like that, right? So if you wasn't in Memphis like that and you wasn't in the state of Tennessee like that, explain this, Big Meech. Because the only person that would be, okay, the only person that would have something like this, if they're in the state of Tennessee, moving, hit the like button, strategic drop. I found Big Meech, okay? Driver's license, fraudulent driver's license. That's actually on the realbmf.com website. So this ain't cat, right? This ain't cat right here. All right. But Big Meech said, I never been to Memphis or Tennessee for no plugs. So why the fuck you got a whole Tennessee driver's license? Hit the like button. Only motherfucker that would get a Tennessee driver's license if you're in the state of Tennessee driving, right? Strategic drop. Why would you get a Tennessee driver's license if you're not in Tennessee driving, motherfucker? The man said, I never been to Memphis or I had to go to Tennessee or Memphis for no plugs. I was bigger than any plugs I ever had. But you got a fake ID. Okay, from Nashville, Tennessee, my nigga. Make it make sense. Strategic drop, y'all. One of the best to do this. All right, one of the best to do this. And if you look at it, look at the name, Ricardo Santos, right? Ricardo Santos, right? As I strategically break this down, okay? All right. Julio. Yo, Julio. All right, they call that motherfucker Julio, right? He could pass for a Puerto Rican or a Latino, right? Right. And this is the type vibes I get with this goddamn picture they throw in our face right here. All right. I get goddamn Latino, Puerto Rican, Mexican type vibe. All right. And what's the chances of his fake ID saying Ricardo Santo, yo, Pape, what's up? Como está, amigo? Huh? Huh? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Ricardo Santos Alvarez. Make it make sense. Meech, you's a liar. Meech is a liar. That part of Southwest Detroit where he's from is all Hispanics. Strategic drop. Strategic drop. Tell me this, y'all. This big Meech picture right here. He don't look Hispanic. This picture doesn't give me the same energy as this picture with him and his son, Lil Meech. It don't give you them same vibes, y'all. Okay? He look like a Julio. Check it out. He don't look like Julio right here. He don't look like no Julio right here. He don't look like no Santos. All right. Shout out everybody up in here. And no. This is in no type of way to, trying to shun the Hispanic community or the Latinos, bro. Listen, bro, I grew up with them people that's all around, in and around my hood. That's all my family deal with. That's all, man. I ain't even got to be self-explanatory, man. My real peoples know what it is, man. But check it out, all right? I know a Julio when I see one. I'm just going to say that. All right? I know a Julio. All right? I know a Jose when I see one, my nigga. All right? I done went to school with them. All right? I go in their restaurants and order food. All right? They're all in my hood. The bodegas, everything. All right? My whole family tradition, all right, is basically inherited with Latinos and Puerto Ricans and Hispanics because I grew up around them. All right? So with that being said, all right, my favorite boxer of all time is Felix Trinidad and Julio Cesar Chavez. All right? So that lets you know how close I am to the Hispanic heritage and the community. All right? But like I said, I know a Julio when I see one, man. All right? And if you look to the right, that man look like a Julio. So yeah, man. Yeah, man. For the ones who don't know, now y'all do know. All right, Big Meech Ain't in no halfway house eating no goddamn Thanksgiving dinner with no goddamn body. All right? He's sitting there by his goddamn self like he been doing. All right? This is real shit. They put anything in our face knowing we'll grab it and run with it. All right? But we have to be smarter than this shit. We ain't fucking stupid, man. All right? And like I said, we ain't see Southwest T. All right? None of this. Why Big Meech get all the attention? When Southwest T came on, we didn't even know the motherfucker was home. All right? He knew to mind his goddamn business. He knew to stay away from this internet shit. He knew better. He knew better. Why you think Big Meech's parents ain't around? All right? Why you think they ain't around at this Meech giving? Okay? Okay? Look how they comparing this. I told y'all that this goddamn card looked like a obituary. All right? BMF gonna have all kinds of acronyms and abbreviations. All right? Big Meech family. Big Meech funeral. All right? What the other homies say in the chat earlier. Okay? Bitch-minded family or some shit. It's gonna stand for all kinds of shit. Now, okay? But one thing for sure, and two things for certain. Meech is gonna be a full-blown known as a capper and a liar. If you got to go through all this, okay, to act like you doing something. All right, look at this. Let me strategically fuck y'all up. You know, little Meech only been to this halfway house one time to see his father, right? One time on. Okay? One time on. Like I said, we see it in real time. Right? But when it comes to this 50 Cent picture with him and 50, right? Like I said, man, we get a still shot. And if you look at the contrast and the pixelation on the left, where we see the 50 image, it's not the same contrast and pixelation on the left with Big Meech's image. There's no video of 50 and Meech or any of that. We just get a still shot photo that clearly is Photoshop. You can look at the what? Contrast in the pixelation, y'all. Big Meech is not standing there. 50 is not really there, y'all. This is cat. And 50 already, when he said what? He reading off of something. He said he reading off of something. 50 told everybody, he said, yo, the nigga reading off of some cards and shit. He reading. And yo, I can't believe that shit, man. All right, he sat there and told everybody the man is sitting there reading off a teleprompter. The shit that y'all seeing is not real. That's basically what 50 was trying to say. It don't look real. It's not real. And that time go on, all y'all gotta do is use your head. When had they ever allowed all these people in a federal facility to see an inmate in a halfway house? I don't give a damn who they was. I don't give a damn who they was. When they ever did it. This is the first time ever in history, and it's being documented. Yeah, okay. Shout out everybody up in here, man. All right. Shout out everybody up in here, man. Lil Meech still opening gun case. He better. He better. Listen here. Big Meech wasn't too goddamn smart, y'all. Because even before he went to jail, he didn't even have no legit businesses. Like, you know what I'm saying? We never heard of them like taking no businesses that he had set up due to this financial gain from drug activity. We never heard it. No car washes, no restaurants, none of that. What the fuck was he doing with his money, bro? He was blowing it fast. As much as he was getting it, he was spending it. That's why when his ass went to jail, his family ain't have shit. This is why he had to settle for Tammy Collins and her bullshit. And he thought that his ass wasn't going to get caught up in it. But he did. But he did. But he did. Meech ain't had no restaurants, no car washes. He ain't have a t-shirt company or nothing. You ain't put no trust fund up for your son. Nothing, bro. And then none of them so-called BMF people did a goddamn thing for Lil Meech. Nothing. Big Meech again. As around, wow, Big Meech again. Damn. Shout out everybody up in here, man. Somebody said, stay off the meds. Shit, bro. If I was on the meds, nigga, the type shit I'm putting together, a motherfucker that's deteriorated. I mean, mind that's deteriorated and fucking all suppressed under the drugs, they won't see none of this shit. I'm wide awoke, bro. I'm wide awoke. I'm wide awoke, bro. Nobody be able to put this shit together like me under the influence of no fucking medication, bro. That's a fact. Medication stops you from doing shit like that. It takes your mind off of reality. You know that, right? That's what medication is prescribed for people who can't deal with, you know what I mean, certain medical conditions and certain reality of things. You know what I mean? So they suppresses them. Pause. They suppress their mind. They suppress their thinking patterns. They suppress their memory. Know what I mean? So they can't think outside the box. And they just be cool with everything that's going on. Basically like MK Ultra. But that ain't what's going on over here, bro. Respectfully, shout out to you, man. Come over here and subscribe, man. Real. Shout out to everybody up in here, man. I watched my OGs buy the block, then ball the block. Then seeing gentrification coming. The white people, they the zombies in my hood now. Ain't that something? Yeah, bro. That fucking fit done fuck them up. Now I mean, they doing all kinds of tranquilizers and shit. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad, man. It's a lot of bad things. Oh, excuse me, fat boy. You don't hear this head. It's a lot of bad things, man, going on, man. But yo, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, man. Shout out to everybody up in here, man. Make sure y'all support. You know what I mean? The Cash App, man. Support the PayPal, support the movement, support the fire and the flames, man, because we gonna be back popping, man. These YouTube streets are dead, bro. You know what I mean? And people need some action around here. No funny man shit. The YouTube streets are dead, bro. People that was once the voice of this shit and was once front and center of this shit, bro. They done fell off, bro. They done dropped the ball. And like I said, just like everything else evolves, okay? YouTube has to evolve too. Just like music evolves. Sports evolves. And make room for what? New people, new places, and new things, right? Ain't no different with YouTube, all right? They are ushering in a new set of people, bro. All right? And it's out with the old and in with the new, all right? That same formula that y'all been whipping and cooking for the last 4 or 5 years, y'all got to go back in the lab and recreate something else, okay? Because that shit is dead and it's oversaturated. It's oversaturated. And people is, know what I mean? Shout out everybody up in here. I appreciate y'all, man. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation, man. All right. I got some more strategic meltdowns to drop, man. I got some shit coming, bro. Don't worry, man. Know what I mean? We transitioning over here, man. And let me be quiet, man. I can't drop too many fucking gems, bro. Know what I mean? Because this algorithm has changed up a lot. You know what I mean? And I ain't putting nobody up on shit, my nigga. I used to drop gems on here and shit. I mean, I ain't doing that shit no more. You know what I mean? Y'all better motherfucking get it how y'all could, nigga. For real. Y'all niggas in trouble. And the shit that I'm building, y'all, right now, the lab and the studio that I'm building right now, bro, and the way I'm about to stream, the way I'm about to do this live streaming format is going to change the way we live stream forever. Watch this. Watch this. Shout out everybody up in here, man. All the fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers up in here, man. Yeah, move out the way, man. Shout out my flaming raiders, my fire starters, my mods, everybody up in here, man. All right. Come on, y'all got to get down now. All right. Make sure y'all support the movement, man. Support the whole Fire Flame Nation with a like, share, definitely a subscribe, man. All donations are appreciated. Thank y'all for my new members, my sponsors, and my endorsers of the show, man. Appreciate it, man. All right, everybody stay blessed, man. We up out of here. We up out of here. Always remember, fear the fire and fear the flame, man. Stop worrying about and complaining about the shit that you ain't got, because you never know what the fuck you need until all you need is all the fuck you got. All right? I'm trying to tell you something now. All right? Shout out to everybody up in here, man. Like, share, subscribe. Always remember, fear the fire and fear the flames. Fear the fire.